In the spring of 2008, 18-year-old Matt Higgins set out to hike the California stretch of the Pacific Crest Trail alone, all 1,700 miles of it. He was an experienced hiker, and he'd grown up hiking through backcountry like this. A few weeks into the trip, deep inside Lassen National Forest, the trail bent sharply, and 20 feet off the path, he saw two people sitting on a boulder, a man and a woman, dressed head to toe in white, filthy, completely silent, staring directly at him. He waved and said hello. They didn't respond at all. They just watched him walk by. That night, he camped 300 feet or so off the trail and strung his food up in a tree to keep the bears from getting at it. The next morning, he climbed out of his tent and his food was gone. There were no bear prints. Instead, there were two sets of human boot prints circling the tree, circling his tent. Two people had found him in absolute darkness, hundreds of feet off any trail, without making a sound. A few days later, now in Mount Shasta, he woke up to sticks snapping just outside his tent. Footsteps came closer and stopped right beside the tent. Then whispering started, coming from every direction in the forest at once. The footsteps began circling his tent, the whispering growing louder and louder. And then all of a sudden, everything went silent. No footsteps, no more whispering, just silence. The next morning he packed up and started the last leg of the trip. He told himself he couldn't stay another night. He had to finish the hike and get out of this forest. He hiked at record pace, but night was quickly approaching. About 8 miles to town, darkness had set in. He knew hiking this terrain at night was very dangerous, and made the decision to get far off the trail and set up camp. Again, around midnight, he heard footsteps walking up to camp. He told himself he had to fight. He grabbed his knife and climbed out of his tent. Just then, a bright flashlight beam blinded him, and seconds later he was hit in the back and knocked to the ground, dropping his knife. He scrambled to his feet and sprinted through the dark and hid under a fallen tree. A flashlight swept past him, searching only feet away. They lost him. He abandoned his gear at dawn and ran the last 8 miles to the nearest town. Police later confirmed other hikers' campsites had been robbed in those same forests. The people in white were never identified and never seen again.